Hi everyone, I'm Ben Myers and I'm here with Nathaniel Zhang at the Nashville International Chopin Competition. So Nathaniel, let me ask you a few questions.
Sure.
First question, since you just finished performing, how did it feel? Were you happy with it?
I'm happy with my performance. I mean, there's always, things that
Yeah.
you can try to improve on, from the performance. But I think what's most important is that I really enjoyed the experience of being on stage, and
That's great.
the audience was really supportive. It was a really fun experience, yeah.
What made you choose playing a full set of Chopin Etudes Op. 10? Because that's quite a brave choice to play all
Yeah.
this.
Well, I think I view, Chopin's Etudes as some of the masterpieces, some of the Mount Everest pieces of piano repertoire. And, this was kind of a project that I was working on with my teacher ever since I first started studying with him when I was about like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a representation of the journey that I've gone through and the growth I've gone through as a musician and as a pianist over these years. Of course, I was really nervous to play them because they're so tricky and so difficult. Each one is like presents its own challenges in different ways. So, I decided to take a risk, and I enjoyed performing them. It's a lot of fun to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you have a favorite of the Etudes or a favorite out of all the pieces you played today?
I love the Andante and Polonaise. The Andante is so smooth and peaceful, but also beautiful. And of course, the Polonaise is just amazing. It has everything. It has virtuosity. It has storytelling. It has lyricism. Everything in it. Of course, it was originally written for orchestra and piano.
Well, I was going to ask about that actually. But did you find it was interesting to compare the two versions, like you could learn from the orchestral version, or did you try to imitate the sound of the orchestra or the piano?
Definitely, because for example, the opening, Tutti, is actually meant to be played for orchestra.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a challenge to kind of imitate an orchestra in a way. But also on the topic of the Etudes, I think. I like them all, but I think if I were to pick some of my favorites, I think I love number 1 a lot. I think it's just a genius piece because, at the heart of it, it's a chorale. There's so many ideas that are taken from Bach and composers like that. So it's really, the way Chopin takes what you could say is like simple harmonies and stretches them out into such a masterful piece is really special. I also love, of course, number 8. It's so sunny and beautiful. It's so much fun to play.
What about number 6? I think that's very beautiful.
I love number 6. I love number 6. I think of course, 3 and 6 are both so beautiful. I think number 6 is kind of underrated. It's kind of overlooked because there's so many, virtuosic, fast, sunny, bright Etudes in the set. But number 6 is like it really is something like special in the middle. It's so dark, so tragic.
Yeah.
And it's like time stops for a moment in the
Yes.
so,
Yeah. So, what's your favorite composer? It's Chopin.
Chopin, no question.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are some other composers you like?
Of course, I love Bach. Bach is he's like the godfather, of all.
Yeah.
But he's just a genius. I love Beethoven. I feel like I love playing Beethoven, and he's also one of my favorite composers to listen to. I would say some other composers I really like is like Rachmaninoff. I like him for some similar reasons to Chopin because of his beautiful melodies, his depth of emotion, stuff like that. So those are some composers that I really like.
What about some pianists you really like?
My favorite pianist to listen to is probably Vladimir Horowitz. He makes a piano. No one else makes the piano sound the way he does. It sounds like an orchestra. It sounds so full, so rich. Of course, he makes the piano sing and sparkle. Of course, when it comes to Chopin, some of my favorite interpreters is, of course, Rubinstein. Rubinstein is the gold standard, in my opinion, because of his nobility, but also because of how natural he makes it sound. I also like Dinu Lipati. His recordings of Chopin are just all gems. I would say those are some of my favorite pianists off the top of my head. But I mean, there's so many great pianists to listen to. So yeah.
All right. Well, those are great answers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was great talking.
Good talking. Yeah.
Thank you.